and Negroni.
I was going to say the same thing.
Magliato.
Mm.
With Prosecco in it.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
You choked on popcorn, yes, and then...
Sorry.
I don't think Jesus turned water into Prosecco. I've always said that. I've always said that.
We don't get applause. It's too low energy for that.
Boo. Everyone boo us.
Oh my God, you're so loud in my ears.
Yeah, I know. I just looked. The heck?
I'm tired.
I'm tired. I think I'm sick again. Sick of this shit.
Oof.
I'm just kidding.
I can't believe I didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. last night. This is wild.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. Am I
What were
quiet?
you doing?
I feel like I'm quiet. Let me turn myself up.
Yeah, and am I loud?
Yeah, you seem a little loud.
I had to turn mine down. What's wrong with us? Did we not do a test?
We did.
I'm louder than normal.
I don't know.
Okay, why were you up till 3?
I was streaming video games, like, and I got not many viewers. I had one guy actually in my Twitch stream who was pretty active in the chat too.
What were you playing?
Black Ops 3, zombies, custom maps. And then when I was on TikTok, it was like, so I was watching from a different account so I could make sure it was working right. And I was watching, and it would be like 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 1 viewer, 2 viewers. And I could just see like everyone that was like, swipe, next. And I was like, oh, no one's staying.
I mean, I think that's just part of it, you know? People are just like, either they like it or they're like, meh.
And it feels like everyone was just like, meh.
And we're like, meh.
I'm always like, meh.
Yeah, we were supposed to record yesterday, but I was really meh. I
I'm not
think
gonna
that
lie.
I was starting to get sick, and I just didn't know.
I was fully prepared to record yesterday. I want you to know this. Like I was in the mindset of, yeah, I get to record today, and I would have had so much more energy yesterday.
Okay, but you didn't push it that hard when I was like, let's push.
Yeah, but I sent the crying emojis.
Yeah, but I feel like you could have been like, no, please, let's do it. I would have been like, fine.
No, you wouldn't have.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so Friday after work, like I had just a regular week at work. Ducky, stop. And Friday, it was like end of day. I was going to leave like a couple minutes early to like go get my prescription from the pharmacy. And I think I've talked about my migraines on here that I used to get when I was younger, where I get the blind spots and everything. Well, that like started happening at the end of the day, and I felt super out of it. So I just like laid under my desk at work and was like, let me, give it 30 minutes. It'll pass, and then I'll be able to drive and hopefully not get a headache. And I just felt like I started to have a panic attack too at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh no, like trying to breathe. I kind of started to feel myself losing control type of thing. And I haven't had one in a long time. I haven't had a migraine in a long time. Haven't had a panic attack in a long time, or an anxiety attack. I don't call it an anxiety attack because it didn't feel like anxiety. It's like it's like panic out of nothing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I just like went home Friday and passed out. And then yesterday I still just felt like not good.
Let me ask you a question. Have you been taking your meds?
I started to again, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That could be why.
Yeah, I'm back on them. And like, so then today I woke up though with like a really, really, really sore throat. And I'm like, was I just getting sick?
You've got COVID.
I don't know. I feel like dog doo-doo.
You want to talk about COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I watched a movie last night.
About COVID?
Yeah. Have you heard of the movie Eddington?
Mm-mm.
Well, it just came out. Like, this is its first weekend out. And it's basically, it's set during COVID, late May 2020.
Oh, with Pedro Pascal.
Well, he's not the main character, but yeah, he's in it. Because
I've
he's in
never even heard of
everything.
this. Yeah, he's in literally everything.
So before we continue, I know that at least one of our viewers is really interested in this movie. So if you want to avoid spoilers, you might want to fast forward.
Who?
My dad.
Oh.
Also, before we get into the episode, let's just give a huge shout out to all of our Patreon subscribers out there. Specifically, our top donors, the Wagners, Tony and Crystal, aka my parents.
Shout out.
Thank you for being a loyal Patreon subscriber.
Not the yawn.
And now back to this show. I legit just got off the couch to do this.
Yeah, I had gone to the store and was like cleaning up, and then I sat down. I was like, could we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, the movie.
Anyway, so Eddington. So it's directed by the same guy who did Hereditary, Midsummer, and Beau is Afraid.
Okay.
Anyway, the movie was super wild. It took like a turn. You want me to like just describe the whole movie to you?
Yeah, how have I not heard of this? Because is that... Who's all in it?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, he's in it? How have I not heard of
Pedro
it?
Pascal, Austin Butler, what's her name? Emma Stone.
What? Damn. Okay. Yeah, so let's...
Casey from Yellowstone is in it.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, so the movie's about this sheriff who's like, I don't want to wear a mask. I can't breathe in my mask. I have asthma, right? And the mayor's like, you have to have a mask. You have to have a mask. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that's like surface level there. Anyway, the sheriff ends up deciding to run for mayor. There's like... So just this movie, basically, imagine everything that happened in 2020 jumbled up into a big ball, turned to the extreme in a small town. Like, imagine everything. Like, I'm talking like George Floyd BLM, Antifa.
Toilet paper?
There's toilet paper. There's a scene at the mayor's house, and he just has like giant stacks of toilet paper.
TikTok popping off?
It centers a lot on social media. Yeah, everyone has their phone
Wow.
out during like
That's
the entire
literally everything.
like during the entire movie. Everyone had their phones out, like recording every interaction with people.
Wow.
But yeah, so it takes the movie like the trailer kind of only delves into like the first like 45 minutes to like maybe hour, like the first half of the movie, pretty much. And then Pedro Pascal gets killed by Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix's character kills him and kills his son, and then tries to pin it on his deputy, who is black. And then it gets really wild because like Antifa shows up and they kidnapped the guy from the jail that he was trying to frame, and then lures the two cops out there, creates this big explosion, and then they try to hunt him down and then hunt down Joaquin Phoenix and kill him because he somehow survived. Anyway, so Joaquin Phoenix's character is like going through the town and everything. He's like, he goes into this gun store, gets like this giant machine gun, starts trying to kill the people that are hunting him down. He ends up killing the Indian cop from the Indian reservation right next to their town, who figured out that it was him that had murdered the mayor and his son. And then, so there's this other like side character who is like best friends with the mayor's son. And he's like pretending to be all this social justice stuff to get with this girl. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of like shows up at the end right as Joaquin Phoenix gets like stabbed in the head. And he shows up with a gun and shoots the guy that stabbed him in the head. And basically he is the Kyle Rittenhouse of this movie.
Oh my God.
Like, he gets all famous, he blows up, he's on podcasts and whatever. I'm telling you, like, everything that happened in 2020 smashed into 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Whoa.
Turned to 11. Like, it's wild. And honestly, like, it's hilarious because it doesn't really, like, take a side. Like, you know how everybody was so divided during that time? Mm-hmm. And, like, yelling at, like, everyone was upset with each other. Like, you weren't wearing a mask. People were being awfully rude about it, whatever. Anyway, It doesn't pick a side. Every side gets made fun of. And I think my favorite part was, like, the BLM stuff when it was, like, 90% white people in the movie who were, like, at these protests. And this one chick was, like, talking to this black cop and was like, you should be here. I shouldn't be the one who's here. You should be here. And I'm like, oh, my God, you're so annoying.
Dang, I want to watch that.
It's like
How interesting.
It's a satire. It's like a dark comedy and a satire. It's honestly hilarious. And I think my favorite, like, oh, and at the very end, so like during this entire time, there's this giant new tech company that's trying to like build a whole center on that land in that town. Anyway, so in the end, Joaquin Phoenix's character is basically brain dead. He's still alive. He's basically brain dead, and somehow he still becomes mayor. And his mother-in-law, like, basically does everything for him. Makes all the decisions for him. And they let the tech company come in. Where was I going? Oh, I think my favorite, like, thing about the movie was, like, sitting in a theater full of people, and you can tell, like, which side people land on by the jokes that they laugh at.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's
like,
funny.
There was a couple that I snorted at, like, and nobody else laughed at, and I was like, sorry, I think it's funny.
You're like...
And I'm pretty sure the lady next to... And the other thing that was really, really funny was walking out and seeing two people with masks on.
I always not hated, I guess, but found it funny. Like, if I was driving and I would look over and I'd see someone, like, with a mask on in their car, but they're, like, by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Are you comfortable, I guess? Or,
Yeah,
like,
well,
someone walking, like, in the middle of nowhere, like, alone with a mask on, like, outside. Yeah. I'm like, there's no one around you. Like,
our first introduction to Joaquin Phoenix's character is he's sitting in his patrol car on the side of a dirt road by himself with no mask on. And then the Indian cops pull up beside him and they're like, you're on our land. You have to put on a mask. You have to put on a mask. Like, he was by himself in his car in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road.
I'd be like, what the heck?
So, yeah. It was a good movie. It was really good.
Were there a lot of people in the theater?
There's more than I expected. Considering it's an A24 film, which usually, like, those are hit or miss on if they have a lot of people show up at the theater. Mm-hmm. It's pretty full. I, like, showed up to my seat, too, and I was like, I think this is my seat. But the lady... So, like, I was sitting here. There's a seat open to my left and to my right. So the open seat to my right, and then someone was sitting on the seat one more over to my right. Mm-hmm. Well, she had put, like, a bag in that seat in between us, like some sort of snacks. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But then I look at my seat, and there's 2 water cups on both of my cup holders. And I was like, is she saving these seats for someone? Because this is mine. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I would be like, what the heck?
She kind of looked at me funny, too, when I walked over to my seat. And I was like, well, my ticket says G10. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, like, you can't save seats. People buy their seats now.
Yeah.
So it's like,
move. I don't know. I thought that was weird.
That was weird.
So, yeah, that was one of 2 movies I watched yesterday.
What else did you watch? Oh, my gosh.
Well, I mean, I rewatched something that I hadn't seen in a long time yesterday. The Swiss Family Robinson.
What is that?
The classic 1960s movie Swiss Family Robinson. It's a remake of the 1940s movie, which was based on a book. about the family who gets stranded on the island and build like this awesome tree house, and there's pirates that are like coming to get them. You have to watch it. It's so good.
I keep going like back and forth. I'm like, is this familiar or not? Okay, maybe it's not. I don't know. I think
We
there's
watched
like
it in
some part of like.
We watched it in school a lot.
I'm like, there's a part of the back of my brain that's like, but then I'm like, no. But then I'm like, how random. What did you watch it on?
It's on Disney Plus. It's a Disney movie.
Huh. How was it?
It's fantastic, as I remembered it to be.
That's going on the list.
The list of things you will never watch. Yeah, so I watched that, and then I really didn't watch a lot this week because I was in San Diego. I was quite busy during my time in San Diego. But last weekend, after we got off the pod, I started watching the show Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, I know that's popular.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's an older show. Like the channel it came on doesn't even exist anymore.
I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of people that have watched it.
There was this one scene that just really took me out. I was dying. Because there's this girl with no arms who like is in an episode. She has like no arms, right? And then there's this one guy, he's like talking to a different girl and he's like, "Hey, you want a beer?" And she's like, "No." And he looks over at the girl with no arms and says, "Do you want a beer?" And she's like, "Yeah," really excitedly. And he's like, "Here you go," and tosses it to her and it hits the wall. And after he looks back, he goes, "Wait a second. You've got no arms."
Oh my God, that's
And just the comedic timing of it all is hilarious.
yeah, just like throws it that direction. That's funny.
Let me see if I have the clip on my phone. Because I did send that to some people on Snapchat. Which, speaking of, I haven't done streaks yet, so oopsie daisy.
Streaks is too much pressure for me. Oh, the only streaks I have are like on TikTok. Like
Yeah, you don't even
sending.
maintain those either.
Yeah, I don't maintain those. I'm bad at those. Me and my little sister try to have snap
Can you see
streaks,
that?
but, kinda. Yeah.
Hang on.
Not really. Do you want a beer? No. Do you want a beer? Yes, please. Holy shit, you don't have arms. Nope.
He goes, "Holy shit, you don't have arms." She goes, "Nope."
And it's like clear as day. Like I thought maybe she was sitting a certain way.
No.
No? You can clearly tell.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been watching. Oh, also there's like new episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This last one was pretty funny because Mac and Dennis decide to be EMTs. They flunk the school. They like fell out of the school for it to like get their EMT license. So what they end up doing is just buying an old ambulance and running around pretending to be EMTs. But like the whole time they're like microdosing spicy peppers instead of like, you know, actual like shrooms or anything. They're doing peppers.
Yeah.
So pretty funny episode. And then Rick and Morty is still going.
Yeah, I was rewatching all of that. I don't know how far I got because I was rewatching it all up, you know, to watch the new season, but I kind of forgot. I keep watching, like, I'll jump between like 5 different shows that I'm watching, and then I just like forget about something.
Yeah, like someone texted me about the White Lotus the other day, and I was like, I had never finished season 2.
I was just thinking about that because wait, season 3's out, right? Or is it season 2?
Yeah,
Wait.
season 3's out.
Okay, season 3. So yeah, I've seen 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure 2.
I know I've seen 1. I never finished 2.
I don't know if I finished 2, but I know I haven't seen 3. I was just thinking about that today because I watched this new show, Sirens, on Netflix, and it reminds me a lot of White Lotus. So my mom has been texting me, I'd say a couple weeks. She's done it a few times. She's like, "You gotta watch this show, Sirens." And I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't really, take recommendations a lot.
Yeah, we know.
And then she said it again yesterday or the day before. You got to watch Sirens. It's so good. And I was like, I guess I'll go look. Like, I was like, I don't know if this was Friday. Like, when I wasn't feeling good or something, I was like, I'll just put it on. I guess because my stepdad watched it too. And the last time she actually recommended me a show, I really liked it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, sure. It's a limited series, whatever. It's like 5 episodes.
Yeah. And
they're long. So I was like, I could commit to that. So I watched it. And this was like throughout the whole weekend. I finished it, the 5 episodes. Mm-hmm. It's like a weird, eerie, like, you're like, what is going on? Just like White Lotus. Like,
I don't know if that's how I would describe White Lotus. The White Lotus is just like,
it's weird.
Let's get into all the details of these people's lives, and it's just like drama.
Well, that's what this does too. Like, it gets into like it dives super into the characters, and it gets kind of deep. But then it's just like there's like weird things that you can't like explain type of thing, and you're like, it just gave me the same vibe. So, and then like, there's stuff is happening, but I'm like, I feel like it's not, like, I can't tell you a plot. I can't tell you a plot. Like, it's like, it's just like weird occurrences.
Yeah.
That are just occurring. Like, but obviously it's got like climax, falling action. Like, it's got that whole thing. I don't know. It's just not like a typical show, but I really enjoyed it. Like, you definitely get involved with the characters, and you're like, I need to see what happens in the next episode. So 5 episodes. It was pretty good. That's pretty much all I watched. But yeah, I just haven't watched a good like kind of show or like a good like series like that in a while.
Yeah. It's just not clocking to you.
It's just not clocking to you.
Yeah, I'm standing on business.
I'm standing on business.
All right. Should we talk about the flights?
Hold on, I need to scream at my dog.
Scream at... Oh. I don't know. Just do it on camera. Ow. Oh, well, she's screaming at her dog. I really feel like doing nothing.
He just like, I don't know why, but every time I sit at my desk or I'm doing anything here, he just like wants to be, he doesn't like it. And like, he's gone out, I've given him everything, like there's nothing he's wanting right now. He just like doesn't like when I sit here, and it's really weird and annoying. Lay down. Lay down. All right, tell me about your trip. To my favorite city in the world.
Let me see. That was on the way back. Okay. So, on the way there, I once again threw up on the plane.
Is this like a new occurrence that is happening now?
Yeah, it's fairly recent, like as of the beginning of this year.
What's going on?
I don't know. Motion sickness. But this time I was in an aisle seat, and I caught it early enough that I went to the bathroom and was able to do it into the toilet in there. Okay,
that's good.
And away from people, you know. And like, I hadn't eaten anything all day, so there's barely anything that came out. Mm-hmm. But once I threw up, I felt so much better. And this was like only an hour into the flight. It's like a 3-hour flight. It's a pretty short flight. But yeah, I'm sick of it. But on the way back, well, so like my first day there, we went to Target, and I bought non-drowsy Dramamine. Because the problem with Dramamine is that it knocks me out for like 16 hours. And a 3-hour flight, like, not going to happen. So I took the non-drowsy Dramamine on the way back, and I was fine.
That's good.
No nausea, didn't throw up at all. It was fantastic. So
There you go.
we have found our solution.
Just randomly got motion sickness. Maybe it's your meds. Like
It's
side
happened like
effect.
every time I've flown. Well, it started before I was on the meds. It started on the flight from Seattle to Virginia for my job course.
That's weird. I mean, I guess anybody can develop kind of like a motion sickness at any time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew because like I've always kind of like when I'm in the backseat of the car for too long, I'll get like a little nauseous and my head will start to hurt. Mm-hmm. So like that's always kind of happened, but I just never said anything because I didn't want to be that kid who had motion sickness in the car.
But you were.
But like I never threw up or anything because of it. So, but now like when I'm fine in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat, but it's when I'm in the back seat is when it happens. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It was that was a rough flight. The flight back was weird too. Cause like we got delayed a couple times. And then we finally get on the plane. We take off. We're going. Whatever. The flight's fine. I'm thriving and surviving. I had to ask the guys next to me to let me go to the bathroom so I could pee. Anyway, so we land, and they're like, there's someone at our terminal right now, so we're going to have to wait a bit to land. We circled the freaking tarmac 3 times before we finally parked. And then we parked, and they're like, we are really late, so if you have a connecting flight, you need to get off first. And, like, this flight attendant was sassy. And he was like, if this is your final destination, I expect you to stay in your seat until everyone else has gotten off. And I was like, no one's going to listen to that. This is a plane. When it's deboarding, it's a free-for-all. I've been on enough flights to know, like, it's going to be a free-for-all no matter what. I mean, I sat in my seat because, like, I was like, I'm chilling. But, like, I was supposed to land at, like, 10:30. We landed at, like, 11:30 is when we finally got off the plane. And somehow I missed them saying, like, which baggage claim our bags were going to be at. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't know where to get my bags at. So I, like, checked the app, and it said, your bag should be at carousel. And that was it. No number. And so I went to the board, and it said, my flight. And then for the carousel number, it was blank. And I was like, oh, my God, where's my luggage? So I walked back and forth 3 times to the end of the baggage claim and back to the other side to try to see if I could find my luggage as I was walking by. That was 1.5 miles, by the way.
Oh, my God.
I walked
Skinny
a
queen.
1.5 miles with my heavy backpack at 11:30. Until eventually on my way back the last time, I found my baggage. Found the one. I was like, that's my suitcase. So I grabbed my suitcase. And I'm like, well, now I'm waiting for my other bag, and I didn't see it. And it didn't come out. And I was like, what the hell? Where's my Pelican case? And so I get in line to go talk to a representative. I'm like, well, let me go see if it's in the oversized baggage. Because sometimes it gets put over there for some reason. But that's usually only at the San Diego airport that it gets put in there.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Just for the sake of let's go see, I walk over there and it's just sitting right there in the oversized baggage. And also tell me why every time TSA goes through my Pelican case. And half the time I get asked beforehand, and like, this makes sense to like, are there any guns or weapons in that Pelican case? And I'm like, no, it's just computers. There's like 3 computers, some headphones, a flash for a camera.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's camera gear stuff, you know, like
yeah,
whatever. And then like
guys,
that last time
I want a yawn count on this episode. Comment down below how many yawns are happening in this episode.
That last flight, the flight back, the lady asked me, and I was like, no, there's nothing in there like that. TSA is going to check it anyway. They always do. So like,
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, also explain to me why the Seattle airport has such a long line for TSA pre-check every time.
Oh.
Like, that was the longest line. Oh, my God. And on the flight back, I made it, like, I got some food went to go sit by my terminal to wait for boarding to start. And I'm sitting here, and these two ladies start yelling at each other right next to me. And I'm just sitting here like...
Have you seen the TikToks where they're like, boom, and they like flick out their AirPods to like hear a fight? That's you. He's like, and I'm going to tell you right now, boom.
I was like, what is going on over here? And this old lady was getting really upset. She was like, telling her to shut the fuck up and go the fuck away and everything. And I was like, oh my God, there's children present.
Oh my God.
I wanted to intervene, but at the same time I was like, fight, 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 fight.
Yeah, you're like free entertainment at the airport.
So yeah, that was pretty fun watching them fight. Oh, and then when I first got to the airport, I was really thirsty. And so I was like, all right, I saw some tea at this stand. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come back to this if I can't find tea somewhere else that has like also more snacks. I didn't. So I just went back to that place that had the sweet tea that I wanted. And as I'm checking out, mind you, I was wearing like a watermelon Hawaiian t-shirt, like button up. And the lady was like, I really like your shirt. She's like, I find that people that wear shirts like that have the best personalities. And I was like, oh, thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. And then I walked away.
Like, I guess, like, fun shirts just means that you're, like, fun and, like...
I guess. I don't know.
Carefree.
I was like, I'm just trying to get home, dude.
You're like, shut up.
It was the last clean thing I had. And, like, before we flew out, like, I was in, like, business casual. And this was the day that I decided to dress up the most. So I had, like, slacks and dress shoes, a button up, and then, like, a blazer, like a suit jacket. And so I was like, I just have to change before I fly because I'm not flying in this. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
So I changed into like Crocs, shorts, and then that Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then so the not the Hawaii trip. Last time it was Hawaii. This time it was San Diego. The San Diego trip. So we stayed in the on-base hotel at MCRD, which I don't know if you've ever stayed there, but it's just barracks rooms. And it was so bad. It was awful. I shared a bathroom.
Think I've stayed there.
I shared a bathroom with a guy, and like my first day, because that's how the Marine barracks are in some barracks. Like it's 2 rooms and then a bathroom in the middle.
The bathroom, yeah.
And so like my first day, I was like, I don't think I have a neighbor. So I just kind of left my door open and then left the door to the toilet open as I was peeing. And then the dude walked in and was like, oh shit, and walked out. I was like, oh, come on. The one time. And if you think that's the only time something like that happened, I promise you it's not. Because I also was going to get a shower, right? And I was standing outside the shower naked, butt-ass naked, scrolling through my phone, trying to figure out what music I wanted to listen to while I showered. The door opens from the other guy's room with me just sitting there butt naked.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh shit, and jumped into the shower and closed the curtain. And he was like, oh man, and like stepped out. I was like, this is wild.
Oh my God.
Because it's just a complete stranger.
Yeah, what the heck? No way.
And the barracks room, like, I don't know, something about the air in there was like making me nauseous one night, and I could not fall asleep. So I took some Dramamine.
And you threw up.
No, I didn't. I took Dramamine. It solves everything. It's fantastic.
That's like your new little superpower, Dramamine.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
I can
Take
do anything.
That.
What else? Oh yeah. So this story, which will be the title of the episode. Actually, let me go through that day by day. So Tuesday, Wednesday, we do like classes all day. Afterwards, we go get dinner with each other, like hang out, things like that. Whatever. We got crumble cookie one night, and then so we got crumble cookie, and I was sitting here waiting for my cookies to come out, and they never showed up. And so the person I was with was like, hey, it's been like 20 minutes and he hasn't gotten his cookies yet. And she's like, what's your name? I was like, Seth. And she looks at her menu, she says, on her board, and she says, well, it says it's already been completed. The order's been completed. And I was like, well, where?
No cookie.
Show me the cookie. And she's like, don't worry, I'll get those right out for you. She got them out. The cookies were all right. Like, the flavors this week just weren't, I wasn't really vibing with them. I think the churro one was the best.
Crumble is mid. I'm sorry.
I mean, sometimes they have some really, really good ones. And I know beforehand, like, yeah, that one looks really good. It's going to be fantastic. This week's menu just looked kind of mid. Anyway, so I don't remember I think Wednesday we went and they wanted to go get ramen. Myself, I'm not a fan of ramen. So I just got some edamame and some like dumplings and called it good. And then was like, the person I was riding with I was like, can we go get food for me after this? I'm starving.
Ramen is so good.
Like, I checked the menu at the ramen place just to see, and none of it looked any good to me. So you know what I did? What I ended up getting? Birria ramen.
The best ramen I've ever had was in San Diego.
Well, I'm just not a ramen type of guy.
Yeah. Not for
Add that
everyone.
to the count.
Everybody on too.
So Thursday, we did like some like combat camera classes, so like some videography classes and stuff. And then they sent us to the San Diego Zoo to gather imagery for a competition.
Ooh.
There were 6 categories, and then we had to make a social media reel about the San Diego Zoo. So the categories were, let me look.
I saw your reel. It was cool.
Let me see. Where's it at? Shared with me. So the categories were connection, from above, portrait, signs, silhouette, and triangles. And those could be
Cool.
interpreted however you wanted to interpret them. Right? And so last time in Hawaii, we did the same thing. And for my B-roll package that I made, I included a shot at the very end of a sprinkler, just going. And the video was supposed to be about Pearl Harbor, like the Pearl Harbor Museum and everything. And I just had this random sprinkler shot. I got made fun of to death for it. Mind you, everything was anonymous, so no one knew it was me. But there were like multiple sprinkler shots in the people's videos, but mine was the first one and the best one, if I do say so myself. And so like while I was here, I was like, I have to include a sprinkler somehow, some way. And so in one of my photos, there's like a fountain at the water, at this like water, like there's a bridge and then a pond and like a sprinkler. And actually, you know what? Let's just show you the photo.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to see.
I plan to post these at some point. Oh my gosh, everything is weird here. There we go. For personal social media.
Add that
Yeah,
to
this
the
one right
list.
here. Okay, so window. So yeah, this was the image. And so I included the sprinkler thing, right? And so like they were talking about this photo, and I submitted this one to Connection because she's connecting with nature and taking photos of it, you know, type thing.
Yeah.
And they were like, the sprinkler's just way too big in the shot. And I owned up to it. I was like, the sprinkler was supposed to be the main character.
Yeah.
It was the point it was the reason I took this photo.
Yeah.
And then you said you saw my reel. Well, let's go ahead and watch it again
Yeah. Let's watch it again.
because I want to see if you notice anything in it.
Okay. If I notice anything.
Let me switch the window. Stop sharing. All right, you ready?
Does it have sound? there sound? I didn't hear any.
So what?
Was there sound? I didn't hear any sound.
Yeah, there was sound.
It was quiet for me.
Oh, well. Anyway, of the shots, did you notice anything?
The elephant penis?
No.
Did you see it? It was gigantic. What else?
It's on the screen right now. It's basically another sprinkler.
Oh, the sprinkler. I did notice it.
So, like, that shot came on and everyone started laughing in the room.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because we were just talking about the sprinkler.
And I got second place for this video. The only reason the other guy, he shouldn't have won, first of all, because he submitted late. Like, he submitted it after we had already started reviewing and said he worked on it for 15 minutes. And he only won because it was more social media.
It just had a catchy song.
No, it was because it was actually vertical, like in presentation. Like mine is meant to be like, this is going to be vertical. And then like, as it turns, you turn your phone with the logo.
I really liked that because I was like, oh, this is telling you to turn your phone. Because I watch videos that you have to turn your phone.
Yeah. And so like, if he hadn't submitted, I would have won. Because they also said mine was the most like, on the technical aspect of things, mine was the best like technically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was so upset because I wanted justice for the sprinkler shot last time. Like
Justice for the sprinkler.
And I was like, this could have been justice for the sprinkler shot right here. You're talking about the dong right there?
Look at that. I thought that was like a tail at first. I was like,
well, did you not notice
crap.
what else I included in here? Monkey butt.
Oh my God.
Notice how it's zooming in?
I like that shot a lot.
But yeah, so, I mean, I should have won, but I won 2 of the photo categories, so I can't complain too much. Actually, you want to see all my photos from?
Yes, I do.
Well, these are going to be on my Instagram, my photography Instagram. For those of you who may or may not follow it, I'm going to be posting these over the next few days. So yeah, okay, let's go back for personal social media use. Can you see these clearly, or is it blurry?
It's small.
What do you mean it's small?
Like it's just small.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the one I already showed you. Mm-hmm. This one's of the Australian Outback sign, which let me tell you, like the zoo, we walked in and I was like, let's go look at the map and see where we want to go. We look at the map and immediately I see Australian Beer Garden and I'm like, okay, I know where we're going. And so we went and got beers, which leads to this next sign.
Oh, yeah.
And I had 2 or 3 of the Lulu Palms.
Orange Avenue Wit. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that beer since I lived there. The Orange Wit.
Never had it.
Beer's so good.
And then this was my from above photo because they're eating from above.
I like that.
There's a little more close up of one.
Dang, that's so cool.
This was my triangles photo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it actually won. That one won. And it's one of my least favorites
That's
out of all
really
of these.
cool.
This is one that I didn't include in the competition, but I liked. Do I know them? No.
It's a really good photo.
Yeah.
Monkey butt.
Monkey butt. A flower.
It's pretty.
The meerkats.
It's us. That's us on the pod.
It's me, you, Joey.
Joey. Me
And
after
then-
Taco Bell.
Just one meerkat. Here he is again, standing up a little taller.
He's cute.
Koala.
Oh my gosh.
And then a sign.
Dang. It makes me want to go there and like just take photos.
This was my silhouette
think-
shot.
Oh, that's nice. I think my favorite one. Damn, I don't even know. I like the triangles one. I really like the koala too, though.
So yeah. I won 2 of the categories. Pretty proud of that. You know, I got the most. I won. I was the only one who won more than one category, but I did not win the
That's
overall.
right.
I didn't win the overall one though.
What was this training?
It's like so it's called like the Mac Summit, and so like twice a year all of the marketing and communications Marines in the 12th Marine Corps recruiting district get together and just like go over marketing things and do classes. Like whatever we need help with, like whatever we're struggling with, they'll give us classes on things like that.
That's cool.
So yeah, we spent our day at the San Diego Zoo. Ended up having to stay past the time that everybody else left because we needed more. We hadn't finished getting all of our shots because we spent most of our time sitting down drinking beer, watching these kangaroo people.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen that before?
I saw it on your Snap.
This was the weirdest freaking thing because we saw them like in normal people clothes, just like bouncing up and down on this trampoline.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, I wonder if those are like people who work here or if they're like just people that they like let up there to do trampoline things. We eventually figured out that they worked there. And we're like, oh yeah, this seems like a pretty cool job. Just, like hang out and jump up and down on a trampoline. Don't really get what it has to do with the zoo, but like it'd be a cool job. And then they get off at like 3. They get off the trampolines and go walk away. They come back in these whole kangaroo outfits, walking around like this. And I was like, oh, this is cringy. This is so bad.
You're like, am I tripping?
This is so cringy. And one point, I was like, kind of like looking at this guy to like decide if I was going to take a photo of him or not, to like do as a portrait. And he like turns and makes eye contact with me and does things. And I was like, no, look away, I can't.
You need to insert a clip here.
I was like a few drinks in already, and we were all just like dying. Like it was so cringy.
Yeah, I saw that in the snap you sent us. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, you could not pay me enough anymore to do this job.
Yeah, because I've been to the San Diego Zoo, and I did not see that.
Yeah, it's over by the Outback area.
From down under.
Yeah. So we finally finished getting all of our shots, and we decided it's time to go home. We're back to our hotel rooms. But me and the person that I was riding with were like, we're hungry. We haven't had dinner yet. Let's go get food. And so we decided on Subway, right? So she puts Subway in and goes to the closest one. And we're driving to this Subway. We turn into this road, and it has a big sign that says like Naval Hospital or whatever. And we're like, well, that's weird. And so we get to the gate, and we ask the gate guard, we're like, hey, is there Subway here? And they're like, she's like, yeah, but I think it might be closed. I don't know. And the other guy walked up, and she's like, is there Subway here? And he goes, yeah, it's open 24/7. And so we're like, okay. And so we like drive into this hospital, and like the Subway is in the hospital type thing, kind of like Fort Meade.
Yeah.
How they have a Subway in the hospital.
Okay.
And so we park in the parking lot, like right next to where all the expectant mothers are supposed to park. Mm-hmm. And then we walk into the Subway and get our Subway. And I just thought it was hilarious because I was like, wanted Subway, ended up at the hospital.
Yeah, what the heck? I was like, I still didn't understand because I think I saw it on your Snap. I was like, what happened? I was like, what do you mean? I don't get it. Okay,
That's
that
what
makes
happened.
sense.
There was a Subway on the hospital, and that's where we went.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then Friday was the judging and the awards of the photo and reel competition, and so like that's why I wore the suit jacket and pants. I was like, I want to look nice when I go accept my awards.
What did
'Cause
you
I knew
get?
I was
Did you
gonna win.
physically get an award?
Yeah, I got 2. I got a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card and a $15 Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
Hell yeah.
Which I don't like Dunkin', and I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A, but I've got them.
I mean, a win is a win, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm proud that I won. My photos won. My least favorite photos won. My silhouette and my triangles won. So
That always feels good, when you're like, you like show someone something, you're like, this is my least favorite, and someone's like, that's my favorite, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it was a slay moment. Also, speaking of slay, I have something new that's entered my vocabulary.
Oh God.
Do it, lady.
I know we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah.
On the pod?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Do it, lady.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Didn't you tell me the story about how you found out about it? Like your aunt or something said something to you?
Yeah, but I don't feel like that was on the pod that I said that.
I swear to God it was.
I feel like that was on the phone.
No.
Because last episode it was nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And then you brought up the Do It Lady, and I was like, yeah, I keep seeing that all over TikTok.
And I'm pretty sure that the peacock is Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah.
Shit. For the last time, I do not watch The Masked Singer.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Hey, guys, we're supposed to be playing.
Do it, lady. All of it. At once. Yeah. All the time. Uh-huh. Or whenever you want. Yeah.
Do It Lady.
Do it, lady.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did talk about it. It was brief, but I think we did.
I disagree. I respectfully
Guys.
agree to disagree.
Clip it and put it out there.
Do it, lady.
Yawn cow.
Let me make sure there's nothing else I need to talk about for this week.
Should we do our screen time report?
I'm just making sure I went through everything. Yep. Yeah, let's do a screen time report.
God. If it's bad, I'm not saying it.
I was actually looking at mine the other day, and I was like, dang, I'm actually pretty proud of myself here.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Let's see,
Like, what
where
does
is
yours
it
tell
at?
you?
Digital well-being and parental controls. Is this today? Oh, God. Tell me that's not from today. Oh, mine from today is pretty bad. Ooh, okay. How do I see weekly? Like, I want to see like a week.
Mine's showing like a week.
Okay,
Oh, a
average
week.
average
Right
screen time.
I'm not saying mine.
So my average screen time is
I'm not saying mine.
7 hours and 35 minutes.
Okay, I'll say mine.
But if you like actually look at the days, there's like a couple that peaked really high, and those were like the days that I was traveling and was on the plane and had nothing else to do.
Mine's
those
at
days
7
are
hours,
really-
48 minutes.
But like,
And I
the
was
other
not
days,
traveling.
Tuesday through Wednesday, it's like 5 hours.
Yeah, mine, there's some days that peak, and then there's like 2 days where it's like literally almost nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's
300.
That's really bad.
Average of 359 notifications per day.
wait, I don't know if mine tells me that.
For social media, my average for this week was 4 hours and
Average of-
27 minutes a day. And like before that, it was like 3 hours a day. Which honestly,
Mine's
I don't.
112 notifications a day. Or today. 112.
For TikTok, my average is like an hour a day. On the 15th, I only spent 30 minutes on TikTok.
My daily average is 2 hours and 42 minutes on TikTok.
Thursday, I spent 15 minutes. Friday, I spent 56. And then today, I've spent 34 on it.
My average in messages is 4.5 hours daily. But I think like whenever like during the day at work and everything, I just leave my message app open and sitting
Yeah.
up. So like.
Yeah, Instagram is like an hour, less than an hour for every day last week.
Instagram, an hour.
I'm pretty sure I spend more time on Facebook than anything else. No, Facebook's even less. I spent 2 minutes on Facebook today. That's it.
I spend more time on the weather app than I do on Facebook.
My top 4 are TikTok, Instagram, messages, and Facebook.
Mine are messages, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. But I have a family group chat in Snapchat.
So do I. Let's see. Let's go back. The week before this last week was my average was screen time was, or this is social media time. Social media time was 3 hours and 35 minutes a day, with messages being number one, Instagram being second.
Oh my God, this is like my lowest week.
I just think I'm doing pretty good, you know? Like I'm doing better than I thought I was.
I'm doing worse.
On average, each day while you were awake, you spent 7 hours and 1 minute more not using your phone than using it.
I need to get off my phone.
Which means I'm spending more time off my phone than I am on my phone. While I'm awake, like during my awake hours. Isn't that crazy? Like, we're slaying. I'm slaying. I feel good. I'm happy with my numbers. Like, they're not the best, but they're a lot better than I expected.
I'm deleting all my social media again.
Don't do it.
I need to.
I have
It's
reels
taking
to
over.
send you for you not to watch.
Send me TikToks. I only watch TikTok. I don't watch
I send you
Reels.
TikToks and you don't react to those either.
Oh, sorry. I'll react. Do you watch the ones I send you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll react to yours. I got so many people I got to get back to you on TikTok. Like, I'm so busy. Okay,
All right,
let me go through my shit real quick so we
I
can
was
get off.
going to say,
Should we talk about this? Did we already talk about it?
no, we haven't talked about it. It just happened.
Okay. Well, I can't remember if we talked about it today yet. It was like right before we got on. Guys, the CEO scandal, the billionaire that was caught cheating on his wife at a Coldplay concert. That
You know,
was
it's
nuts.
It's crazy because Coldplay hasn't made a single in forever. And then just the other night, they made 2. Get it?
Mm-hmm. 2 singles because they broke up.
Yeah.
2 people.
And got divorced to their, probably they're going to get divorced.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows what we're talking about, but what made it worse is like when they were shown on the camera. I was watching this on a podcast. I think if they had just like stayed and just been like, woo, like they wouldn't have gone viral, but it was the fact that like he drops to the floor and she like turns around and covers her face. Everyone's like, blast that.
I think it's hilarious because like the lead singer Coldplay was like, ooh, we just caught someone having an affair. Like just jokingly.
Literally said
Turns
it.
out he was right.
Because why else would they do that? Unless
Because-
they were like in witness protection.
Yeah. Which then they wouldn't be going to a concert anyway.
Yeah, but like it's the dropping to the floor for me. Like people were saying, like even if he just turned around, it wouldn't have been so bad. But yeah, if they had just been like, you know, hey, and then it just cuts, like it probably wouldn't have gone as viral.
Yeah.
And that they kind of did it to themselves. But yeah, and the coworker next to them like worked in HR, and then she had just got a raise or a promotion. Like
We know why she got that promotion. She was given that good D.
that's
With a
kind of
good
crazy.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure more will come out. I guess he put out a statement or something. It was just like, this isn't who I am and reflect whatever on me and my family. I don't know. But everyone was also like, that lady is rich, his wife.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a picture of her. I think it was her. But she looked young and she looked really pretty.
He's got a type.
I'm like, what is he doing?
I bet she used to work in HR too.
Got a thing for HR. It's kind of ironic that it's like,
That's probably what it is. It's like the thrill of it. Like, ooh, they know they're not supposed to. Like, it's their
he
job.
watches like HR porn, like like in the office, like but HR, like HR training. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Wild, wild stuff. Actually, speaking of that, so you know how I run a meme page?
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of the Babylon Bee?
Mm-mm.
Well, they're like this really big like satire site, like page and site. And then they also run a page called It's Not the Bee, which is like actual news. And they're like pretty big. Actually, let me see how many followers they have on Facebook. Because, and this is wild, I really had nothing to do with this, but like it's just cool. Like even Elon Musk follows Babylon Bee.
Damn.
Like that's how big it is. Yeah, they have 1.8 million followers on Facebook.
Jeez.
So anyway, they have this site called It's Not the V, and it's basically real news. And here's a roundup of the best memes about the Coldplay concert. One of the memes from our page that my co-admin made it onto that article.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yep, with our watermark on it and everything.
Hell yeah.
So that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Congrats. Do the little cheering sound.
No, it's too much work.
Yay. I'll do it. Yay.
All right.
Well, we hit an hour.
What's your health journey looking like?
Well, I've been still eating really good all week. Exercising. My foot's been a lot better. I haven't been running. Just been walking on it, but it's getting better. Feels good. I feel less bloated.
Good.
And then every time, for some reason, I get back on the health journey train and I'm doing really well, I get sick. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I feel like shit. So I'm not sure what life is right now. So it just sucks because I just want to feel good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to eat vegetables. I'm going to do all these things. And as soon as I start doing that, my body's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and suck in a virus.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
I just want to feel good. Tell me
It's
how
annoying.
to feel good.
But then if I eat pizza every single day, my body's like, yeah, I'm not going to get sick.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks for yapping.
Thanks for yapping, guys.
Yapping and slapping.
Yapping and slapping. Ha ha ha. Slapping. That was bad.
Yeah, I got woke up this morning by SpongeBob.
Bad. Oh, that hurt my throat.
Yeah, I went to bed. When I went to bed, I turned on Nick at Night, and they were playing Modern Family. I passed out, and I woke up, and it was now Nick at Day.
Hell
They were
yeah.
playing SpongeBob, and I was like, I went back to sleep. I woke up, and my TV had turned off.
Hey, waking up to SpongeBob isn't so bad.
It is when it's really loud, and it's his laugh, and you're like,
He's like, la 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 la. You're like, what the fuck?
Ready.
You're Squidward. You're like, shut the fuck up, bro.
All right, well, thanks for yapping. Once again, shout out to our Patreon members.
Shout out.
You're the realest, you know. A ride or dies. Also, shout out to the other Yapaholics podcast for quitting while they were ahead.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
we were here first. And we're still going. We've been here longer and we're going longer. They stopped
they
like
quit.
a month ago. They haven't posted anything in a month. So who's the real winner here? It's us. Because all I
reach
do
out.
is win,
If
win,
you guys
win.
want to come on, we'll have you on.
We'll have
talk
you
about
on
it.
and we'll talk about it. Yeah. I wonder if they quit because of the comments they kept putting on their videos from our page.
What were you saying? You threatening them with
And I was
a
just like,
lawsuit?
wow, crazy. It's wild. Nice name.
Hey, it's not easy to keep up. You know what I mean? Like doing all this. It's not for the faint of heart or whatever the saying is.
Yeah, that's the saying. My heart is starting to get a little faint, though.
I'm faint. I'm faint.
We'll be stronger next week. Actually, I'm going to be really busy next weekend, so we're probably going to have to record.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll make time.
I'm going to go lay down now.
Me too. All right.
Yeah.
Till next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.